Good morning, babe. So we were going to do a YouTube this morning, but we aren't. We're just going to go ahead and wait for our live services to come back on the 22nd. So mark your calendar for next Tuesday, for this up and coming Tuesday, right?
Yeah, whatever. However that works. Yeah.
For 9 a.m. So mark it on your calendar. Also, click that bell up at the top right hand corner of our page so you can get all of our notifications when we do come on, okay? So nobody misses our live. We'd love to see all of you there. Join in our conversations. A lot of fun. We want to have guests on too. So if you're interested in being a guest and hanging out and talking with us too, let us know. Send us a request on our live. Okay, now, down to business. I do not like that damn Miller guy. And I'm just going to call it the damn Miller guy. Because apparently if you say certain things, you get flagged. So we're going to start talking in certain codes so that our videos don't get flagged.
He's a little weaselly fucking shitty fucking dude that just has never done anything but wants to do everything. And is clearly racist and all the other shit that goes along with that. So
I'm wondering if any of these people ever gotten their ass beat or a punch in the face, because the comments that they make, because the comments they make show me that they have it. The fact that they like torture.
I look at it the other way.
Didn't he just make a tweet about torture and how that was some sort of
17 years old.
This is sick mind though.
I know, but see,
some people don't grow out at 17.
I look at it the other way. People like that probably did get their ass beat. And they fucking dug in and said, well, I'm going to show the world. And fuck you. If you're mean to me, I'm going to be mean to everybody. Like, dude, a little sickly, shitty fucking dude like Stephen Miller probably got his ass beat every day. That's probably exactly why he is the way he is. Now, that's purely speculation on my end.
Yeah, we're speculating, but if there are any psychologists on the scene, let us know what your thoughts are.
It's like, okay, because I'll apply a personal story to this. You guys all know me. I'm not a racist person. I grew up in the middle of fucking nowhere. I should be incredibly racist, but I'm not. My parents aren't either. But my grandparents, on the other hand, weren't racist, like racist, but at a point in their life when they were older, a black man broke into their home. Mm-hmm. And while they were home, and they had an altercation with this man who physically assaulted them to some degree. Mm-hmm. Now, after that, they got a little bit racist. And that's not okay, because one experience is not indicative of an entire race of people.
Right.
But let's extrapolate that. Stephen Miller's a skinny little nerdy fucking dude who probably got beat up a lot. So he probably dug in. He probably is pissed at the world. He probably is, I'll show you, and blah, 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 blah. And that's how some people work. When something traumatic happens to them, they don't look at it as an experience to grow or learn. Mm-hmm. They dig in, and they say, well, this person, we talked about on our live the other day, relationships. Chick breaks up with a dude, and then the dude's like, fuck women, or people get divorced. I'll never get married.
Right. They start.
You dig in. You get bitter. You go inward.
There are guys, and guys I think tend to hold on to their pain a lot longer than women do. Like, especially if they've been hurt and they haven't learned how to properly process those emotions, they tend to react.
Also, guys have no support system. Everybody likes to talk about mental health and this and that and the other, but in this country, mental health is bullshit. It's wildly unaffordable for most people. Insurance doesn't cover it in most cases. And yeah, guys probably do tend to hold on to things longer. And that's probably... I'm not going to sit here and blame society or let guys off the hook, but societally, guys have no support system. You don't really talk to your dudes about stuff. Like, that's more in fashion now than it used to be. But women typically have a group of girlfriends. Mm-hmm. So they'll sit there and gossip and chit chat and work through it, and you go, queen. Dudes are like, hey, suck it up, bitch. Fucking like, so guys, for better or worse, probably do keep stuff inside and hold on to things, and it festers a little bit longer than with women. I think that's, like I said, I think we're sort of starting to move past that as a society, but there's still a lot of suck it up, dude, out there. There's still a lot of that bro culture and things like that where guys don't feel like they necessarily have anyone to talk to, and it's not some woe is me shit. It's just look at society. It's kind of how it was built. And I think we're making steps to move away from that, but it's still there. So, you know, but again, back to folding that into a guy like Stephen Miller. There probably is some of that there. It's, he got beat up, or he got his heart broken, or whatever, and instead of processing that, or learning from it, or sitting with it, it was, I'll show you, fucking, and he's got this idea in his head of what a guy's supposed to be. You're supposed to be all macho and gung-ho and torture the enemy and win the war and protect your country, because he's a smarmy little nerdy shit. So of course he's got to have this bravado of whatever. Like, real dudes are cool. Like, they're like, I'm secure in who I am. I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're straight, I don't care if you're gay. Most of my friends are gay. Doesn't bother me because I'm not gay. But I don't care. I can look at the dude and be like, that's an objectively handsome looking guy. Good for him. He's taking care of himself. Guess what? Doesn't mean I want to fuck him. Like, so all these dudes, Trump, Miller, Vance, all these guys are just insecure dudes. And they're taking it out on the world. Putin, insecure dude, taking it out on the fucking world. Kim Jong-il, whichever one's fucking in charge now. Insecure dude that's just taking it out on the world. That's all this shit is just scrawny, shitty, nerdy dudes that fucking don't know how to process their shit.
And how do they, and they have all the money in the world, all the access to mental health, the best mental health professionals, and they don't take it.
Because it makes them weak. That's that old school mentality of, if you ask for help as a man, you are weak. So
well, we need to change that. We
are changing it. We're making strides in that. But even online, dude, you see these girls that'll be like, on one hand, they'll be like, men need to get help, and we aren't therapists, and blah, blah, blah. And then the next fucking sentence down, they're clowning some dude, and they're like, pussy. It's like, okay, bitch, what do you want from me? Like, so, fucking, we've come a long way, but we got a long way to go, guys.
Women also need to learn how to accept that a man has emotions, and they need to be able to express them in a way where it's safe for them, even with their partner.
We all got to work on ourselves.
Everybody's got to work on themselves,
and that's okay.
And that is totally okay. All right, so follow us on YouTube at Kitchen Talks. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. And comment below with your thoughts. Love to hear them.